What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike. I'm back with today's vlog. Dude, I had a fucking miserable night last night. We had some fucking huge storm that came through at like 5 fucking... I was just going to sleep at like 5:30 or something, I don't know. And these fucking stupid... I had my earplugs in, so I couldn't fully hear it. We had these stupid sirens start going off. It sounded like emergency sirens. So I thought, like, okay, any minute they're going to go away. And they kept going and going and going. And then they paused for a minute. They start going again. I'm like delirious. I've already taken my sleeping pill. I was like fucking half awake, just barely like going to sleep. Then they start off with some more noise. I took another fucking sleeping pill. And then the fucking hail started. Apparently we had golf ball to tennis ball size hail. I haven't even gone outside yet. There's no telling what my fucking truck looks like. I don't even give a shit at this point. It was brutal. I don't know how I was up all night. Just like could never get any good sleep. I've got a job interview in 1 hour on Microsoft Teams meeting. So thankfully I didn't have to leave the house for this shit today. But dude, I'm not firing on all cylinders. So I've got my monster. I'm trying to wash these sleeping meds out of my system because I shouldn't even be awake right now. Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, because I didn't go to bed till, there's no telling what time I went to sleep last night. I have not surveyed the damage. Apparently the sirens were telling people to take cover. So it's already not been a good start to the fucking morning. I've had my MK and my 25 milligrams of Proviron. I'm going to get this caffeine in. And then I'm going to go wash my face and try to, like, get sane again so I can put my personality on and go sit in front of this MacBook and handle this interview. This job that I'm looking at is a territory manager job, and it requires 60% travel all over the state of Texas and the surrounding states, which my wife is actually excited about because she's planning on going with me and basically turning what we wanted to do for traveling, connecting my work to our desires to travel, if that will work out. We have to, I don't know. Like if they hit me with a whole bunch of air travel, I'm going to be out on this deal. So I've only talked to a recruiter so far, and they're notoriously bad at actually telling you what the real job is like. So this could be a total waste of time. I've already been through this twice where the recruiter told me one thing. I sat down in an interview. I actually sat on an interview with this company called Equipment Depot, and which is an industry that I used to work in. And the hiring manager was like, "I have thrown away every resume except yours because you're the only person that's even remotely qualified for this position." And then he hit me with, "You're going to be traveling by plane 3 to 4 days a week," and I was like, "Nope." So hopefully that is not the case here either. But I guess I'll find out soon enough. So I'll check back with you guys after that's over and give you a feel for what's going on. So I just got through doing my interview. I thought it would maybe be 15, 20 minutes, and we talked for a little over an hour. So we'll see how that goes. It will be interesting. Hopefully my social media presence does not cause any problems because I think I'm very qualified for this job. So it's obviously I'm not going to give you any details about it, but it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. So now, unfortunately, I'm just now getting my first meal for the day, and I'm starving. I was sipping on that energy drink the whole time. So what we're going to be having for first meal of the day is the other I'm off my camera. Is the other half of the pizza from yesterday. So that 2,000 calorie pizza that I showed you, I ended up eating half of it and decided to save it for today because I knew that I was not going to have time to mess with all of this. So that is what is happening right now. We've got another, so that's 1,000 calories and whatever 16 times 3 is, I believe. 16 times 3, that's how much protein we've got. So I'm about to get this going in the microwave, and I will check back with you later. Oh my, what is going on in here?
Cupcakes.
You're eating them. You're not eating them. You're smearing them all over your face. Half that cupcake is on your face. It's not even in your belly. What is this? All over the floor.
Oh, whoopsies.
So you've got half of a cupcake on your face, the other half on the floor, at least a quarter on the floor. Oh my God. Did you get any of that in your mouth? You can't even taste it.
Yes, I can.
Look at me, baby.
What are you? You're like a blonde Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Thank you.
So I said that I was going to eat all of these cupcakes, and I had one last night. Well, that's a sexy looking area you got over there in that by that piano.
I'm sorting all of that stuff out for donations and throwing away.
Come on, bruh.
I've made some good progress on that.
Should I show him that hallway over there?
It's a bunch. I don't care. It's a bunch of stuff from when I used to work, and now I got to get rid of some of it and keep some of it for her and school stuff that I've gone through.
So-
It's good.
I don't know, like for those of you who are currently watching these vlogs, maybe you haven't been around for a while. What you guys don't know when you're looking at this house, you're probably like, why did these people live in absolute filth? The reason is because when we thought we were going to go live in an RV for a living, when we thought we were moving into an RV and we were selling our house, we sold the vast majority of the things that were nice enough to sell. So we basically unloaded almost our entire house. So like wall hangings and stuff, like my wife,
Furniture.
all of our good furniture, there's like these like little pictures that are on the wall over there my wife just threw up because I took them 10 years ago. And it's like, so we have like sparse wall hangings. There's no window treatments in the bedroom. Like we basically, we were basing everything out of our existence because we thought that the vast majority of this was going to be going into a storage building. So when you look around this otherwise nice house and you're trying to figure out why is there junk everywhere, she had an entire therapy room that we tried to condense down. And so there's a hallway behind this wall over here, right behind that oven wall. There's a little hallway that goes back there, and it's full of all of her therapy stuff that she was using for her career for years. So if you're wondering why, like that's what our house looks like when you go into my office, see behind me, there's these blinds. It's because we gutted our entire home. And so it's embarrassing, honestly. Like we've tried to cut off visibility to a lot of these rooms because they either got turned into storage rooms or like our formal dining. She sold her formal. She had like a 8 top or something. Was it 8?
One of the things that happened was I sold a lot of furniture that I used for storage. So like we had like a whole like bedroom suite that had like the dresser stuff that had all kinds of the school stuff and craft stuff and that kind of stuff was all in there, all organized in there. But when I sold the furniture thinking we were moving, and then now I have the stuff and no like storage space for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What can I do?
So it's kind of that's the reason it's a cluster around here. Once we, it's so like I'm buying cars and we've just been in this bizarre holding pattern because we decided to stay in Texas, and I really kind of thought I was going to go back to work for the company that I used to be working for, and I would have been back to work 4 months ago, and we'd be remodeling floors and buying new furniture and replacing the refrigerator that desperately needs to be replaced and basically fixing up the house with all of this money that we had. And then they decided that they wanted no more part of the Tren God apparently, and so we've been kind of we've been making ends meet and still having a lot of fun while doing it. So that's why everything is in total disarray. If you're wondering when you're looking around like this, see this right here? You're like, what is that? What that is that the TV stand, like the decent TV stand that we used to have, was sold. And so that's like something that she used in her therapy room. It's like a $50 table from IKEA that's just got a TV and video games and crap piled on it. Like if you look at our bedroom, if you've noticed, if I pan around in our bedroom, there's a couple more of those little $50 IKEA tables Thankfully, we saved our bedroom suit. That's about the only thing that we held on to was the bedroom suit, our bed. We had that couch, a couple chairs. But we sold most everything else. The kids' beds, obviously the rooms, like the stuff that was going to go into storage. But we were planning on living out of the RV, so we wanted to store as little stuff as possible. And then whenever we decided to buy a new house, we were just going to completely furnish the new house with all new furniture. So we just got rid of everything. So that's why we live like trash, total trash. We look absolutely piss poor, and we're just not. It's just like, it's been this strange holding pattern. So for those of you who are curious what the incongruity is with our very, very classy table there, that's why. See, this is like, I think some of y'all think we're not like a normal family, primarily because I'm an idiot. This is real Tren God status behavior right here. Hey, what was for dinner? I forgot to record my dinner. What we got there?
Chicken.
Jalapeno chicken with white rice. So we had jalapeno chicken with white rice. We are now playing Skip-Bo, which I'm just now learning to play. This one right here is teaching me. You're a great teacher. She, unfortunately, is not dressed for this video. Sorry for those of you who thought you were going to get lucky.
Oh my God.
I'm wearing it. Hello.
You are a cheater.
What do you mean?
I don't think you really won that game. I think you cheated.
What do you mean?
5 Skip-Bos in a row? No way.
Do the skeleton dance. Do the skeleton dance.
Is that the skeleton dance?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not having a seizure?
Do the skeleton dance. Do the skeleton dance.
What other dances do you know?
I think the vampire dance.
Hey, just out of curiosity, why do we have a solar powered Dometic fridge in our living room?
Which dance?
Just in case we ever need one.
I should plug that in the bedroom, and then I don't have to get out of bed in the morning to go get my monster.
You need to do that.
Dude.
You remember when I bought you a refrigerator so that you wouldn't have to keep going to the refrigerator to get your drinks?
I definitely need to plug that shit in the bedroom. What was I thinking all this time? I could just wake up and put it right next to my bed, wake up and just reach over and grab my monster.
Buy a microwave. You can put your bowls in there too.
We have a microwave.
Oh my God.
We have the trailer.
I'm going to fucking get this set up.
Never leave your room.
I'm going to get this set up to where I never have to get out of bed.
You're almost there already because somebody else gets all your stuff for you.
I know, but sometimes you're not available. And then like this morning, you were sleeping and I needed a monster, so I had to get out of bed to get it.
I was sleeping?
Well, one day. Was it yesterday?
Oh no, poor you.
Do you know how excruciating it is when I have to get out of bed to get my own monster?
Oh no.
The whole point of the monster is to bring me back to life from all of the 50 sleep meds that I took the night before. You can't just get out of bed like that. That's not safe.
It's not safe to walk 15 feet.
No, that's probably what happened to Michael Jackson. He probably got up to get a monster because his butler wasn't around, fell and busted his head open.
Too much propofol.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if I could get propofol, I completely understand how this guy killed him, how he died on that shit.
You'll have an email or a message within 10 minutes of somebody like,
yeah.
I can get propofol.
If anybody's got propofol, I need you in the comments
Don't give him
immediately.
propofol.
I've only had propofol one time.
And what was that for?
I had to get a colonoscopy, and I had never been put under before, and I was terrified. I was absolutely horrified. It was one of the most embarrassing times of my life because you see the carpet job back there? You see that? That's how I did the carpet. I was like, fuck it, I don't even care. I told you, don't worry. Give me a minute. Let me get a job. We're gonna have once I get my BMW, I can get the important things handled first. I just talked to the guy at BMW. He sent me a confirmation that they're holding the car for me, and it was on the boat on the 21st.
It's been 7 days. It's
Yeah,
28.
Yeah, but the boat lands in Galveston, I think. I guess it comes from Mexico. What boat takes 7 days to get across the Gulf of Mexico from Mexico? Is that coming from Germany or what?
I don't know. I don't think it was coming from Mexico at that time.
Somebody, I read somewhere that some of the cars are produced in Mexico.
They do, but I don't think it takes it to get from.
So you think he's lying? You think he's lying, or it's coming from somewhere other than
I think
Mexico?
it's coming from somewhere other than Mexico.
But can it get from? Can the boat get from whatever Atlantic port in Europe to here in 7 days?
Yeah.
Allie, you're in the middle of me showing mommy.
Yeah, I think so. But let me look this up because I don't want to tell you what somebody said.
Yeah, don't be giving me some bullshit, bro. Some bullshit BMW shipping science. Okay, well, while that's pending.
Wait, can I show you the thumbs?
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So what I had been saying was that when I got my colonoscopy, it was the first time I ever got put under, and I was mortified because I had heard this shit when I was a kid. I came from school one day when I was a kid, and my mom used to be this huge Oprah fan. I'm always trying to record these videos and not block the microphone. My mom used to be this huge Oprah fan, and one day when I came home from school, I was like 13. She was watching Oprah, and there was this lady on Oprah who said that she had gotten put under, and that they botched it, and like she was paralyzed, and like in the dark, right? Like supposedly unconscious, but she wasn't unconscious. She was just paralyzed with her eyes closed. She couldn't open her eyes, but she could feel everything. That they didn't numb her, that she could feel what was going on. And then she claimed that you always feel that all anesthetic is a drug that makes you typically not remember, but that when you go under, you actually experience everything and then you just don't remember. So eventually you wake up and you don't remember. But I was mortified because I'm thinking, okay, they're going to put me under, and the very next thing I'm going to experience is them shoving some tube up my ass, and I'm going to feel it. And I kept trying to like calm myself down, saying, yeah, but you're not going to remember after it. So it's going to be like it never happened, but it's still going to happen before it unhappens. 7 to 14 days from Europe.
I just read that that's with stops. So like it's approximately from Europe to Galveston, 7 days, but they can do it in 5 on the ocean liner. If they were to go full speed, they'd do it in 5.
Anyway, propofol. So I went and got, I gave into the surgery, and they were taking me into the room, whatever, and this real nice black lady was trying to calm me down. She was like the stereotypical, like, what do I want to say? Like, like an older black woman, like in the movies, how they're like real sweet and like what am I trying to say? Like
nurturing, she called you baby.
Yeah, she's calling me baby. She's being real nurturing and like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the typical like big mama kind of thing, like where she was, huh? What'd you say? She's basically she's a real sweet lady, and so I start walking down the hall and I see it's not an operating table. I see the surgical table, and I tried to turn around and leave. I tried to abort the program, and she's like, "Nah, baby, no, we're going this way." She grabbed me. She's like pushing me down the hall because I'm trying to get out of there, and I was scared to death they were gonna kill me. And man, that propofol put me out. I slept like a baby, woke up like shit. I would take it every single night if I could get it. The problem is that it's not exactly oral. So I think they have. This is a crap video. This is just more examples of me being a drug addict. Right now I'm using Zopiclone and it works phenomenally. I haven't even been having to take my Ambien with it. So, damn, you see what happens to my face when I lay down and all the blood rushes to it, and like look at this, like the fat, the bloat is like off to one side. Let's see if I can get it to go away. I gotta shake the bloat down. So what happens when you eat 2,000 calorie pizza for fucking breakfast every day. All right, enough of this shenanigans. I'll check back later. Allie wants to show y'all something. Oh my God, what do you have on your face again?
Some chocolate bag.
Are you a tranny?
What?
Why are you always wearing a mustache?
I don't
Dude, we for real though. Like I understand that we're in like a transitional phase, and like I know we have no furniture and normal carpet. We got to get rid. Like this washing machine's a bad look. It's all a bad look, but this feels like an especially bad look. We should at least decorate it or something. Hey, Allie, can you decorate? Can you decorate the outside of that washing machine into like a robot or something? Put like eyes and a face on it.
Why don't you take some pictures of it and I'll sell it?
So that at least it's like we could turn it into like a robot friend that sits in our living room. You could just get creative. You're like a creative genius.
Do you mean the cleaning robot right
No, just decorate this machine into like a robot or whatever you want. Make it just like whatever. Just make it a thing that looks better than the back end of a washing machine.
Okay, I can decorate it, but I can't make it come to life.
Well, if you can make it come to life, then I'm going to take you somewhere and we're going to get paid. But you can definitely just decorate it.
I don't even know how to make it come to life.
Well, if you can figure out how to make it come to life, then we're going to be balling out of control. Daddy's never going to have to work again.
Hold on.
Oh, God. Do you have an idea?
I'm afraid for you to get too close to get all that chocolate on your face.
What are you doing with all that chocolate all over your face?
Don't make me laugh.
That's not chocolate, that's doo-doo, baby. That's a Dave Chappelle line.
Okay,
Okay.
tell me. I can't understand you, baby. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
In the valley.
Okay. So can I show you my old monster dentist I know?
What?
You know, if a monster dentist I know. How much chance? I want the blue.
Okay, enough of this shenanigans. This is my after workout meal tonight. It's looking a little bit sus. 4 ounces of beef. It's actually some kind of steak. I forget what kind of steak that is. And only 3/4 of a cup, I think is what she wrote on there. That does not look like 3/4 of a cup of white rice. So what I'll do in this situation is I will eat this for the protein, and that looks like maybe half a cup of white rice. So I'll just eat some other shit carbs. I'll either eat like a bag of Skittles, or, you know, I might have some ice cream tonight. Whatever. It's because calories in, calories out. Doesn't fucking matter. So this is going to be heavy on the protein, light on the carbs, and I'll just either drink carbs or eat some trash carbs or whatever to fill it in, because it's all that matters. You know, there's a lot of people out there that take exception to my diet, and you see exactly what I eat around this house. So you are perfectly aware of the fact that I eat giant amounts of shit.
Yes.
But I do have extreme vascularity, absolutely zero fat, basically, on my entire upper body above basically my sternum. So what exactly would be the benefit? Like, if these people are right and I should be eating better, if I changed my diet up and I took the simple carbs out and I put complex carbs in and I ate more green vegetables and I did all of this, maybe I got some pink Himalayan sea salt, maybe I started going all organic, what exactly do you think would be the difference in my physique if I did that?
Well, I don't know that there'd be a difference in your physique.
So it probably wouldn't make...
I think the point is other general health markers, perhaps.
Despite all the ones that are otherwise perfect on my blood work.
Yes, but like maybe your bowels would work better than they do. I'm not sure about that, but like maybe
Right.
your bowels would work better, or maybe you'd have, you know, maybe it's like the antioxidants.
So it's kind of like I could choose to I could choose to eat multiple times a day a whole bunch of shit that I don't like. So I could go from enjoying eating food that I like to eat to eating food that I hate to eat,
and the net gain of this would be like I might live longer.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Like that's the whole thing we're talking about here, is that maybe I would get to 90 instead of 85.
As I mentioned before, the concern is not so much about living longer. It's about what years are you losing?
Okay.
So if you're gonna die at 80 instead of 90, did you lose the years from 80 to 90, or did you lose the years from 45 to 55 and they just bumped all the old shit up? Because that sounds horrible.
It does sound horrible. And the thing is that you would think there would be some real world data to reflect this. But what we do see, not infrequently, right, is we'll see like a major news organization will go to, it's usually a woman. I don't know that it's ever been a man. It's usually a woman. And she'll be like 90 something, 100 and something. She'll be thin. Notice how she won't be obese.
That's right, never.
She'll be thin and she'll say some crazy shit like, I drink 6-pack of beer a day and eat fucking bacon fried and fatback, or what, or eat, like she never one fucking time that I can recall have they interviewed some septuagenarian who was like, I credit my vegan diet and all the green vegetables that I ate. It's always, some of them smoke fucking cigarettes,
It's genetics.
It's genetics.
So if we had,
so you know what would be fucked up is if wouldn't it be fucked up to find out that maybe, just maybe, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I'm sure.
And that if I started eating a whole bunch of vegetables and green shit, I'd be dead in fucking 2 years because my body doesn't want it. For whatever reason, my particular genetics might just be wired to simple fucking carbs. Is that so hard to believe?
No. And I wouldn't even argue that point. But I would ask, it appears that some of the people that you call fat fucks.
The fat fucks.
Some of the fat fucks are also wired for this, but it does not seem to be going well for them.
Wired for this how? You mean because they desire the food?
Because their body clearly wants that too.
Well, I think everybody's body huh? How do you do that one? Everybody's body, everybody wants to eat shit. I think we all can agree that sugar tastes better than fucking broccoli. But my argument is when I can eat shit and look the way that I do, what do I really stand to gain by eating better? How much better could I possibly be?
The question is, would you feel better? Or
Would
you be able to, would you feel better, or would you not have some of the dizziness or the sugar crashes or the...
Definitively. I would...
Or any of the chest pain that you occasionally have, or would it eliminate those things and make you feel better? I don't know.
Exactly. No one knows. And one of the things that I find ironic is that, for example, I've never seen a news story where some septuagenarian was like, oh my God, it was the veganism and the lentils and the broccoli that I every day. It's like, I drank a gallon of gin a fucking week or a month and I did this crazy shit. And I lost my train of thought. Shit. The fuck was I going to say? What'd you just say? Oh, I can't hold this. This camera is so annoying to hold up. I hate recording on this fucking phone.
You were talking about that your body wants it, and I was saying that fat fucks' bodies seem to want it too.
Yeah, and my argument is that I get away with it because I look. Who knows what I was saying?
Well, can I bring up something else?
Yeah.
So my body wants that stuff obviously sometimes too, but I don't want it all the time. I want spinach, I want broccoli, I want asparagus. I like green vegetables.
Do you think you like that, or you drank the Kool-Aid and you eat it because you think you're supposed to?
It since I was a kid. I always liked it.
Yeah.
And my mom wasn't big on that. She was like, every night we had a little vegetable, whatever, and we had to eat it. But she was not. She was like, my mom's big thing is everything in moderation. And so it was like she was never worrying if we were having whatever. But it was like. But I wanted it, and I'd be like, "Can I have more broccoli?" Just like Allison, she's like, "Please, can I have some more spinach? Can I have more peas?" That was just what I liked.
You're sick.
I know. But remember when we were camping, and you were like, "I could really go for some spinach."
Yes, I've said that in my video. When I need something,
it was like,
"That's right.
I need this, and I need it now."
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I've never seen an article where somebody claimed to have gotten to 105 eating a healthy diet. but I have read countless fucking stories of somebody who smoked cigarettes for fucking 50 years and they decided to get healthy and quit and they died in 2. They drank alcohol for fucking 50 years. They decided it wasn't good for them. They stopped. See? That's what happens. The body doesn't like change. I've been eating for shit my whole life. If I was to suddenly go vegan, I would be fucking sick and dead inside. First of all, let's be honest. Nobody's healthy on vegan. Have you ever really seen the healthy vegan?
I was vegan and I was not healthy.
You were not healthy.
I was not healthy at all.
No.
And I think there are ways that you have to be kind of careful with how you do it.
But it's also kind of like saying there's no...
There's a lot of learning to that and how to get everything you need and be vegan. It's hard to get everything.
Isn't it interesting how like there's no healthy vegans and there's also no happy liberals? You ever notice that? Liberal bitches they're always the most... They're like the Wicked Witch of the whichever. Which direction is it?
The Wicked Witch of the West.
The Wicked Witch of the West. You never ever see liberal, like a smoking hot, sexy, fun liberal woman.
Well, there's never been a smoking hot, sexy, fun liberal. There's never been a smoking hot liberal woman.
Why is that?
Why
is it that liberalism? It's like cancer. It's like AIDS. The more liberal, but they become, the more withered and vile and decrepit. It fucks them up.
Probably
You know
because
why?
you're not eating cupcakes.
Do you know why it fucks you up to be a liberal? Because you're an animal. And all animals are born selfish. We are meant to look out for numero fucking uno. That's why it's called an ego. Your ego is I, me, I. When you spend all your time worrying about fucking everybody else, you shit on yourself. And so your ego starts going, fuck you. You don't even care about me. You care more about the fucking... Oh, I almost said some shit. You care more about the people swimming across the fucking river to get some fucking handouts than you care about me. So fuck you. I'm gonna wither and rot and die and get cancer and kill you. That's why liberalism is a fucking disease. It even kills them. Look at Nancy Pelosi. Is she not the most decrepit, evil, ugly, godforsaken bitch that ever walked the face of the earth? That's a demon. Hillary. Ah, God. I mean, can you really honestly blame Bill? Let's be honest.
Yes.
No.
I'm not to blame
No, you cannot blame Bill. That he should have been fucking everything with a pulse.
No,
She was a horrid human being, and one of the happiest days of my entire existence on this planet. Their words cannot express the way I felt the night that Donald Trump was elected president. Watched every one of those liberal fucking horrid bitches just there. You could see their souls leaving their body.
I've never ever seen you so happy.
Oh, but I mean,
and then Hillary didn't even come out and give her.
She didn't even come out and give a fucking speech to all those people who backed her. She proved what an evil cunt she was. And so when he lost to Biden, when they miscounted the votes for Biden, that was easier to take because at least he lost to a man. If he had lost to Hillary, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I would have had to kill myself. So no matter what happens as long as he runs against Biden, that I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Because nothing in the history of the universe was greater than watching all of those liberal women's dreams dashed to pieces by a man who so famously said, "Grab her by the pussy."
There was some gratuitous butt, at least, for the end of my video. I'm going to cut this short. Let's have a look at that top you got going on there. we have to get a little bit of cleavage for the boys. All right. Well, do you have anything? I just realized what time it is, and then I have to get up for very important things tomorrow. So I need to cut this and post it. Do you have anything exciting to say in ending?
I feel certain I should have something really exciting, but I don't.
Is that because you're an NPC?
It is definitely in part because I'm an NPC. And because I didn't sleep in that storm last night, and I'm fucking exhausted.
Do you see her eyes right now?
Finished a good workout. NPC, total NPC.
Oh my god. The thing about her being an NPC, as I was describing before somebody starts getting their panties in a wad that loves my wife, even if my wife, see, I figured out that my new religion where I'm the only person that's real and everybody else is a non-player character, it doesn't allow for me to be abusive or nasty to her. Because even if she's a non-player character, like take for example in The Witcher 3. In The Witcher 3, you have a variety of possible love interests. So you can hook up with Triss, you can hook up with Yennefer, you can hook up with Keira Knightley.
Not Keira Knightley, she's an actress.
Oh, Keira Metz, who decidedly is the most attractive. Although Yennefer has that personality though, you know? Keira's the hot one, but Yennefer has that powerful personality. So like, for example, when I play Witcher 3, I bang all three of them, but I follow the proper choice pattern so that I end up with Yennefer. Unfortunately, you really can't do that. Well, you know, you might be able to do it in real life. But the point I'm trying to make is, even though Yennefer and Keira and Triss are non-player characters and you're the player character, if you don't treat them the right way, they will not let you sleep with them. And if you make a poor choice, then it depends on who you can end up with in the game. So even though in the game you have non-player characters, they're still scripted to not allow you to misuse them or abuse them and still get what you want. So even if my wife is in fact a non-player character and I'm the only real person in this entire game, that doesn't allow for me to mistreat anybody in my life who I want to continue to be in my life.
Nice.
That's what happens when you talk with food in your mouth. What it does, however, allow for is, for example, if you are Guns and Fishing USA, who I don't give a shit if that person's in my life, with my new religion of me being the only actual player character, if I just abuse the shit out of this person, it doesn't matter because they're not real anyway. So I don't have to worry about any judgment or shit down the line. So it still allows for me to treat the people that I actually care about well and have absolutely zero guilt or remorse about the way I treat people I don't care about, which is pretty sweet way to live when you think about it.
For you, but not for Guns and Fishing USA.
Well, Guns and Fishing USA, I mean, if you're a non-player character, see, the thing is, it's not like he was free to choose. If he's a non-player character, he had to say that dumbass shit that he said in my comment section so that it would afford me the opportunity to make the video about him.
I need to start saying all the dumbest stuff in your comments so that you'll just make Tren rants about me and leave all these other people alone.
What the fuck kind of martyr, man? What is wrong? Do you see? This is what Christianity did to her. Look at it. See how it rears its ugly head? I've got her on Primo. She's learned to have orgasms. Her vaginal atrophy has miraculously been repaired. But the martyr in her is still alive and well. You want to take the abuse for all the innocence in my comments?
It's not that I actually want the abuse, but it just seems so hard to watch you do that to other people.
Oh, I get the fuck off on it.
I know you do, honey.
I mean, oh man, the job that I really want, I want to be the person who gets to mete out justice to people who hurt kids. That's the job that I want. I want to be, if I could do any job on earth, it would be that we would change our policy toward abuse of children, and we would make it a capital punishment, and I would get to mete out that punishment. I would have a kit, and I would have this person in a room with no windows that was soundproof. I would probably need some like IV antibiotics, some smelling salts, and like a week.
That would be such a good outlet. I would definitely approve of that outlet for you.
My own demons that I could exercise on people who hurt kids, it would be
there's nothing too bad for those people.
The things I would do, man. Oh my God. They don't even have laws to define. If you've ever watched the movie Seven, if you think that shit is bad, Seven ain't got shit on me. Any final thoughts? I have 15% battery left.
Bolton, that's who you are.
Roose Bolton, not Roose. Ramsey Bolton. I love Ramsey Bolton.
That is who you are.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Ramsey Bolton. See, that's the thing I was saying in one of my video. I think I said it on Todd Lee's comment. Basically, like, my heroes are all of the anti-heroes. So, like, I hate Luke Skywalker. I fucking despise everything about Luke Skywalker. Anakin and Vader are my boys. I'm not a big Palpatine fan, but definitely Anakin and Vader. I like Tyler Durden. I like, I like Agent Smith in The Matrix.
In Seven.
I like in Seven. I like John, what do they call him? John Doe. I like John Doe in Seven. I like, I just had another one. Who's my other guy? I like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. Basically all the red flag movies. All the red flag movies, I like the bad guy in the movie. Because see, here's the thing. My view is that the bad guy is the most important character in the movie. It's like the devil. The devil is the most important character in the Bible. Because with no devil, you don't even need God and Jesus. The devil gives God and Jesus power because it gives them something to save you from. If there is no sin, there's no need for salvation. If there is no Agent Smith, there's no need for Neo. If there is no Vader, then there is no resistance. There's no need for Luke Skywalker. The serpent in the Garden of Eden tells the truth. It's the bad guy that gives purpose to the good guy. That's what I like. I like the bad guy is actually the most important character in every single fucking book. Without them, the book wouldn't exist. Our world depends on the bad guy, and I am so happy to play that role. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.